There was a time when, men wore hats.
Yeah.
Like all men.
All men.
Right.
In different occasions, you'd have a different hat for it, but custom, nice hats, especially when you were going out, with your
Sure.
suit, you'd have a hat to match.
Like beaver.
Yeah.
Nice beaver hat. Well, though it's an art and it's still being practiced.
It
And
is.
Corey is there. Oh, you got a little newsboy going there, Corey?
You look good.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to get one of these today. I don't own a hat like this, but I love the way they look. And you're right. Men are not wearing hats the way they used to, except in the West. And obviously, we've got thousands of cowboy hats here. We're at Heritage Hats, whom we love. Rich Glisson is the man. And I wanted to toot his horn while he's in the back of the shop. He just won Stetson's Outstanding Sales Award. 35 years, his relationship with Stetson, and he's the only one in the country to pick this up. So congrats to him. And Rich has dressed up everybody from Ronald Reagan to the cast of Glee. He's got all kinds of Hollywood connections, and the shop is always busy. Oh, and the ladies love the newsboy look, do they not? Hello, girls. And let's head back to the restoration area, and we'll meet Rich back there. This is where he, as you might expect, restores hats, blocks hats, makes them new. And good to see you, friend.
Thank you.
Thanks, as always, for taking such good care of us. We love to see your shop, and you're always so generous with your time. Tell me, what's happening here right now?
Well, this is just an open crown hat that doesn't have any shape at all. So our customers can come in and just take an open crown, and then we steam it, heating up the lacquer. And then I can start hand shaping it.
Oh, wow.
Into whatever shape that they want.
And there must be, I don't know how many options there are, but would you say that that sort of shaping, does that say something about the owner?
Yeah, a lot of the Old West styles that I get are from guys that watch a lot of movies, or they see it in a Western magazine. They want to duplicate it. A lot of companies like Stetson, Resistol make a few of the old styles, but they don't make all of them. So they can just take an open body, and then we can shape it whatever shape they want.
And if you're not hand shaping, I see you've, I remember you telling me you bought out a hat shop, right?
These are the blocks, and they all came from the very first hat shop, Athens Hat Works, from 1912. It was the first hat shop in Arizona.
Oh my gosh! Well, we know you're
all this.
You're the largest hat shop in the Southwest. I don't know what your inventory is like, but
it's up there.
Yeah. Well, what really flies off the shelves these days?
Right now,
what's
it's
kind of
fedoras, Panamas, and caps.
Okay, and caps like we're wearing right now. This
news caps, the newsboys, that type thing.
And show me a fedora. I may have the wrong idea of what a fedora is. Maybe
fedora is basically a shape. They come in different materials.
I always think gangster when I think fedora, but maybe that's not right.
A lot of the younger guys call them gangsta hats. This is actually made by Stetson. If you have any pictures of your grandfathers, great-grandfathers, wearing hats, it's the same hat. They have made their Stetson fedora line for 151 years. They've never changed it. It's exactly the same.
Wow. Boy,
And it comes in different brim sizes, different colors, different shapes.
Boy, it must have been, and still is today, but I imagine in, 1948, when you were going to go out and buy yourself a new hat, probably put a lot of thought into it. The guy was going to spend a lot of time in the shop
Back in
looking.
1948, they probably cost $5 or $6 new.
Really?
Yeah, I clean and block a lot of old hats, and I even found one the other day. The price tag was $2.25.
Oh, I love that.
It was from 1933.
Well, if you need to get your granddad's hat reconditioned, refurbished, if you got a special hat at home that needs some attention, Rich can definitely help you out with it. Great Christmas gifts. Obviously, Christmas is just around the corner. So, yeah, I like the newsboy look. This is also quite popular, Troy.
Yeah.
What do we call this again, Rich?
Fedora.
It's a stingy brim fedora.
Yeah.
Wow, I just like the name.
Yeah, it is a good look.
Sometimes you
Looks good.
Who were the two
that
did first base? Who's on first? Like Abbott and Costello. You look like Costello.
Push it back a little bit. Yeah, you can accomplish a lot of looks.
Showing off that forehead today there, brother.
I know. Third base.
That's good, buddy. He is making hats, shopping for hats.
Wearing hats.
Wearing hats.
He does wear many hats in life.
He does.
Oh. I try to, and I love this shop. And now I'm wearing a fedora. Which what makes this a fedora? What are some of the
Fedora
points?
is basically a man's dress hat. They started out as a woman's fashion, and then the men took over the hat market, and it became a man's hat. Some of the styles in the westerns are similar, except fedoras are smaller brims.
Okay, gotcha.
It's more of a hat that you could wear with a suit, a jacket, or you can wear it with a T-shirt and jeans.
Now that is an impressive hat there. That's pretty special.
Yeah, this is part of the John Wayne collection.
That looks like it's right out of, I don't know what movie that is, Red River perhaps, or, yeah, boy, that's a good look. It says John Wayne when you look at it. And some hats really, they really have an association with a particular movie or a particular movie star. We're going to kind of move ourselves over in that direction, and I love a hat shopper. There's always a lady along to make sure that you're getting the right hat.
Amen.
Yeah, how do you like that, friend? What do you? Oh, now you look like $1 million in that hat. Yeah. You know that you do. Come on over here, Rich. This is a sort of an iconic hat here, is it not? What are we looking at there?
This is a lonesome dove. And I can always tell when they run it on cable because the next day I get 4 or 5 calls for the lonesome dove.
I love it.
And then this one is just it's a standard Western hat, but this is 100% beaver. This is a beaver felt hat.
So pretty. And finally?
And this one is a crossover. It's part Australian and part Western, which is very popular if you want a little bit smaller brim.
Well, we got about 30 seconds left. How do people find you?
We're on Cave Creek Road between Greenway and Thunderbird. On the west side of the street, you'll see a big sign that says hats.
Very good. And your website, Heritage Hats?
HeritageHats.com.
Very good. Rich Glisson, he's the man to come see.
Thank you.
And a nice man as well. You'll love meeting this guy. But he's got thousands of options. You cannot walk out of here unhappy. That'll do it for us, you guys. See you Monday.